This is my 1996 BMW R1100R. And you see this box sitting right here, this small box. This is our problem. This is a fuel pressure regulator. So the symptoms I have, I replaced the fuel pump, the fuel lines, and I also had to clean out the tank. Also sync both throttle bodies. When I ride it, it rides okay below 5K RPMs, but if I give it full throttle, it bogs at 5,500 RPMs. Okay, as you can see, I got the seat off now. I plugged both of these lines, these fuel lines. This is overflow and vent hose right here. I unplugged that. Then we gotta take this off. For y'all probably have a bolt right here. I also had to take this fascia cover off. This one right here. And the connector for the injector. Now that we got the tank off, put it somewhere where it ain't gonna get scratched up. We're gonna take this battery off. That's the part number right there. And yeah, it's the best battery you can have. I had to bang it in here with a mallet. As you can see, we take the battery out. We have to remove this battery plate. But you see that our ABS system is blocking us from removing this whole plate. So this bolt right here is a T30. And as you can see, we got the Harbor Freight impact. Again, it's making an appearance every video. See if it's gonna get this bolt out. It got it out. See, it's a Phillips head, the other two on the other side. Pay attention to this ground on the left side. And then, like I said, the other two. So the bolt that goes here is a 5 Allen. So I just use the Allen key to remove both of them on both sides. Right there too. You know, people race these bikes. If I was weight saving, I would delete this ABS system. I'm not even gonna lie with you. This is like a good 2 or 3 pounds. I just found something weird with this, so I have to disconnect all of these. So this one is a 11. And also this one is an 11. But it's not this one or this one. So this one's a 12. This one is a 12. Now, we're at this part. See, we got it all undone. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are ready. I hope we are ready to lift this up. Okay, it was just enough to move it out the way. I had to pull back a little bit on these lines, but it was just enough. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4 back there. Here we go. There's a 10. There are 10s. So we're gonna bring out the Harbor Freight impact right here. All right, so I got all these Phillips bolts off, and you see one of them doesn't have a washer. The one that doesn't have a washer is the one that goes to the ground. All right, so let me show y'all what I did. That is what we get into right there, and it does look like it needs to be changed. But you can see I had to move this over here, and I had to just let the brake oil drip out. And you see, I just moved this to the left side to avoid these 2 brake lines. They go over there. So now we're gonna take that clip off and get that out of there. Clip off, use the flathead. Now we're here. Old versus new. You see I got these here because I had to rotate this and pull it out with these. This is Bosch. So I guess it's OEM. So what I did was use my flathead to push it down enough, then use my hands my left hand to push this down enough. Then I slide the clip back in. As you can see, people said this is a 2 or 3 hour job. I just did this in 20 minutes. Come on now. So now we do everything in reverse. Now that you have everything lined up in the general area, you can start by hand tightening these nuts, these brake line nuts. And then on this side, don't forget about the ground right there. I thought it was tuxedo, but it's not tuxedo. It's midnight. Okay, now, since you got all these bolts tightened down, now we can attach the last two, tighten these up, 12 and 11. Now that you got your lines all tight, it's some brake fluid gonna come out when you tighten it up. Just clean it up, because brake fluid is destructed. And these two bolts are next. All right, so I got both of these bolts in. 1, 2. Bam. Now, make sure our cables are good. And then we hook up what we took off already, as far as the fuel lines. On the gas tank down there. We're gonna hook up these to both the injectors. If it's hard for you to put on because of this O-ring right here, you open your oil cap and you take a little bit of oil and you go around the O-ring like so. Now we at the battery stage. We put the battery in. Now y'all are at my stage right here, where we are ready to put the gas tank back on. Make sure we get this fascia cover, and you put your vent line and your overflow line back on. See, mine's is labeled in its own way. You can see this is the top one, and the one with 2 tapes is the bottom one for me. But yeah, I got some gasoline on me. Just make sure the one that flows a lot is the one that goes to the top. How does that exhaust sound, bro?